Did you separate from him another 6 months after you married him?
No, we didn't separate until I cheated on him end of 2006, beginning of 2007.
That's about 6 months after your marriage, right?
I really don't recall.
And at the time you separated, was there domestic violence going on?
No, there was not.
So when you applied for a full order of protection against him, I'm sorry.
Do you have anything else as far as relevancy?
Yes, Your Honor, because given her answer saying there was no domestic violence, her credibility is in question at this point. Because I should be able to cross-examine her to say that she alleged domestic violence not only in a order of protection but in a criminal action. So either she...
For impeachment purposes, Ms. McSwain, any response to that aspect?
I'm going to further object because the basis is she wasn't in her life.
But Ms. McSwain, this isn't coming in for the truth of the matter asserted. It's for impeachment purposes. In questioning the witness, Ms. Brownfield, Ms. McSwain, I'm going to overrule the objection. Ms. Brownfield, keep it pointed. You're not going to have, or I'm not going to allow this to get into tangential items beyond impeachment purposes. Go ahead, ma'am.
Did you get a full order of protection against Anthony Stonecipher back in, let me see if I can get the date on this. Looks like it was February of 2007.
Yes, I did. At the time, the gentleman that I was with, my boyfriend, he had convinced me that just as another way to stick it to Anthony, that I should file charges against him over a slip and fall incident that had happened while I was at work.
Well, isn't it? And you also said there was another witness who saw him push you to the ground, did you not?
I do believe I put that in there. It was so long ago, I haven't really thought about all of it or even seen the documents since then.
So did you tell the courts under oath that he had pushed you to the ground?
I wasn't in the courtroom on the day that the protection order was heard, to my recollection.
Did you do a sworn statement saying that Anthony Stonecipher had pushed you to the ground?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. And so you did file criminal charges against him, did you not?
Yes, I did.
And what happened to those criminal charges?
I don't know. I wasn't ever notified of the outcome of that.
So, are you saying now that Anthony, you just slipped and fell, Anthony did not push you to the ground back then?
And that's been asked and answered. She alleged no domestic violence. I allowed that for impeachment purposes. You got out the fact that a sworn statement alleging that had occurred. For credibility purposes, which is what you're going at, Ms. Brownfield, I think we're getting too far off the path to allow more questioning.
So is it your testimony that the reason you lied under oath was because your boyfriend at the time told you to do that?
That was asked and answered, and I heard it the first time. That's what she stated.
At the time you separated, was there domestic violence going on?
No, there was not.
At the time you separated, was there domestic violence going on?
No, there was not.
At the time you separated, was there domestic violence going on?
No, there was not.